मधुर और चटपटा संगीत सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर। फिल्मी गपशप सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर। खेल और समाचारों की बातें रेडियो उड़ान पर दोस्तों। समसामयिक विषयों पर चर्चा और परिचर्चा और डिबेट के हमारे प्रोग्राम्स, अंताक्षरी से लेकर और न जाने क्या क्या। अरे सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर दोस्तों, और कहां। जी हां, आपका ये नया रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो उड़ान लेकर आया है आपके लिए कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम बोनेंजा। हमारी वेबसाइट का पता है www.radioudan.com। तो सुनते रहिएगा रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो
उड़ान। Inspirational Wings, a show to make you feel up, to make you feel enthusiastic. To listen to this beautiful inspirational ride, tune us on Radio Udaan every Thursday 9 to 10 p.m. and repeat every Friday 4 to 5 p.m. Happy listening with your own RJ Divya Sharma. गुड इवनिंग, नमस्ते एंड सत श्री अकाल। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट एंड दोस्त आरजे दिव्या शर्मा और ये है इंस्पिरेशनल विंग्स ओनली ऑन रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ। फ्रेंड्स, आई एम हियर फॉर अ फुल आवर टू मेक यू फील अप, टू मेक यू फील enthusiastic. Well दोस्तों, before we step in our very first segment, let me remind you quickly that if you want to instantly drop in views, messages, feedbacks or anything you want to share with us, please note our Radio Udaan Skype ID. The ID is Radio Udaan, RADIOUDAAN. So friends, let's move further to our very first segment. So friends, in our very first segment, we are going to talk about a moral story, and the title I would give to this story is Think Before You Judge. Once upon a time, there was a bus going up hills. The bus was going through muddy, risky roads. It was raining heavily and it was lightning too. The bus had a couple of narrow escapes. Soon, the bus driver decided to halt the bus for some time. All the passengers, the conductor and the bus driver decided that maybe there is someone in our bus who has danger on him or who may be going to be a victim of death. So they decided that each passenger should go to the tree, touch the tree and return to the bus. In this way, the danger will wipe away. They basically wanted that because of one passenger, the whole bus should not suffer. Soon all the passengers got down. The atmosphere, the weather was very scary. It was lightning like anything. The first passenger went to the tree, touched it and returned. In this way, every passenger went to the tree and did the same. Now it was the turn of second last passenger. He also somehow went to the tree and came back. Now only one passenger was left. All the passengers, including the driver and conductor, looked at the last passenger as if he was the reason of all the difficulties. They were looking at him harshly. The last passenger gathered the courage and took first step towards the tree. All the passengers were feeling relaxed, as if the victim was going towards the tree. The last passenger went to the tree. He touched it and nothing happened. He took his first step towards the bus, and when he was coming back, he heard a long, loud blast. And in seconds, what he saw was the bus was in flames. Nobody was alive. The lightning, the weather had its effect on the bus. And the only passenger survived was the last passenger. The only passenger who was looked upon with anger as if he was the victim of the difficulties of all the passengers in the bus. So friends, the moral is that never judge anyone without giving a thought. Because in this story, we find that all the passengers were safe as soon as the last passenger was amongst them. But the moment he left the bus got into flames. Sometimes what we think is not right. So the lesson we get is you never know who is the reason that you are smiling, that you are well, you are safe. You never know. They are sitting beside you, that's why your luck is shining. Or you never know. They are around you, that's why you are succeeding. So friends, keep this in mind before judging anyone. And now on this note, I have to take a short musical break. I'll be right back with an amazing inspirational audio clip. Happy listening and keep motivating.
Everybody needs inspiration. Everybody needs a song, a beautiful melody. When the nights are long, 'cause there is no guarantee that this life is easy.
सुन रहे हैं इंस्पिरेशनल विंग्स आरजे दिव्या के साथ।
So friends, now we are in second segment of Inspirational Wings, and me, Divya Sharma, as committed, going to play a beautiful audio clip, inspiring, and our today's audio clip is about confidence. Yes friends, confidence is something that can change your life for better. Confidence always helps us to be better and better. So today, this audio is going to tell you in just 10 steps how to improve, how to learn confidence and self-esteem. I hope you will have a great learning session in this audio. Well, see you after this audio clip. Going to play this right away. Happy listening.
Hello, I'm Aaron Marino from Alpha M Consulting. Now, if you've been paying attention, listening, and watching my videos, and not stoned out of your mind, you know that the reason that I do these videos is not to help you get more ass or to make more money, although both are indeed nice consequences or byproducts of these videos. But the reason I do what I do, and the core of Alpha M, is to help everybody develop into more confident men. Because at its most basic level, true self-confidence is the single most important factor of you living a happy, healthy, and fulfilled life. Because take it from me, my virtual brethren, life is way too short and way too precious not to feel great about who you are. So lately, for whatever reason, I've been really analyzing this whole idea of confidence. And there are some people out there that say, you know what, you cannot learn confidence. You either got it or you don't, and there is no in between. Well, I believe with every ounce of my soul that confidence is something that you actually can learn. And so today I have developed, and we are going to discuss, the Alpha M 10-step program to developing increased self-confidence. My goal is to help at least one person feel better about who you are. Okay, first things first. If you're listening to Sarah McLachlan or Bon Iver, turn that shit off. It's depressing. Next, I thought it'd be important for us to discuss the difference between confidence and arrogance. I know that the two can get confused, but they are, indeed, worlds apart. Confidence is an unwavering belief in your ability, values, and self-worth. You know who you are, the good, bad, and the ugly, and you may not be good at everything, but that's cool, baby, because you believe in yourself and you don't dwell on negative consequences. Little side note, you will see your confidence skyrocket when you stop worrying about what other people think of you. Just worry about you being the best you can be. Somebody who's arrogant, on the other hand, is somebody who feels the need to tell everybody how great they are, how wonderful they are. And a lot of times they're putting somebody else down in the process. An arrogant guy is somebody who is incredibly self-centered and really only concerned about themselves. But the good news, arrogant men are pretty easy to spot. So for those of you out there who insist on posting shirtless Facebook pics of yourself, I say thank you, because now I know who to defriend. And speaking of Facebook, there's a link below to my Facebook page. Come and like me. The Alpha M 10-step program to increase self-confidence is like other 12-step programs, but Alpha's lazy, so we only have 10 steps. But unlike other programs, by the end of ours, you're feeling great about yourself, as opposed to sitting around and talking to a bunch of strangers about all the horrible choices you made when you were under the influence and all the fat girls you banged and diseases you could... By the end of ours, you're like, yo, so I banged some piglets, so what? Let's get started. Step number 1, recognize and identify your insecurities. And this makes sense. What is that annoying voice saying to you that makes you think that you can't do something, you're not good enough or smart enough? What makes you uncomfortable? What makes you ashamed of yourself? You are hung like a doorbell. This could be anything from pimples to a traumatic event or something that actually happened to you. What I want you to do is identify what makes you feel ashamed or scared or uncomfortable. Give it a name and write it down. That is step number 1. Step number 2, talk about it with people. Don't try and hide it or run from it. You need to face it. And the way that you do this is by actually addressing it and talking to people that you trust. And little by little, you're going to start chipping away at all these little insecurities and the things that are holding you back. You need to try and resolve these issues before you can actually move on. Now, the truth is, some of these issues that you're facing, they might not go away. Chances are they won't go away. But by you understanding them and accepting them and dealing with them will allow you to move on from them. Step number 2 is such a vital part to you developing confidence, because this is where we actually accept who we are and accept things that have happened to us. Because trust me, take it from my personal experience. You have bad things that happen to you, or things that you're uncomfortable with, or make you feel insecure. You cannot push them down and not think about them. Or you can, but trust me, they're going to come back. You have to deal with them. Identify them, conquer them. You may not like what has happened to you. You may not like a situation that you are in, but the fact is you're in it. Accept it. Try not to think of it as a negative and move on. Step number 3, don't dwell on your mistakes. Remember, nobody is perfect. Get out of here. I'm flattered. But no, even I am not perfect. Even the most confident individual is insecure at times or about certain things. It's a feeling. It'll come, it'll go. Just don't dwell on it. Move on and understand that it happens to all of us. Step number 4, identify what you are really good at and excel at. Maybe it's something you're passionate about. Maybe you draw unicorns great. Or maybe you give great kitten kisses. I don't care what it is. Identify what you are great at and then give yourself the permission to be proud of it. Step number 5, be thankful for what you actually do have, because it can always be worse. Step number 6, eliminate negativity from your thoughts and from your speech. Positivity is like a rash. If you itch it, it's going to spread like wildfire, and you are going to be amazed at the people you actually touch in a positive way. Positive. See, I just touched you in a positive way. Naughty touch. Step number 7, accept compliments. Alpha, you are amazing. Oh, stop. No, I'm not. See, don't do that. Alpha, you are amazing. Thank you, I appreciate that. See, that wasn't so hard. Stop saying no and denying compliments. If somebody gives you one, accept it and say thank you. Step number 8, stick to your principles. Crap happens in life. You need to develop and figure out what you stand for. And when you do, then stand for it. At times it's going to be tough, but I promise, later on, looking back, you are going to be happy that you did. Step number 9, help others. By being a kind person and actively trying to impact people and the world in a positive manner is going to do wonders for your self-esteem, not to mention your confidence. And last but certainly not least, step number 10, you need to do something each and every day that is for nobody else but you. Do something that makes you happy. Maybe it's reading a book for 10 minutes or having a nice cup of tea or coffee. Something that you enjoy, because ultimately, gentlemen, you are the only one that can control your happiness. And that's it, the Alpha M 10-step plan to increasing your self-confidence. By implementing one or all 10 of these steps that we outlined in this video, you're going to see a dramatic increase in your self-esteem and your confidence. Gentlemen, inferiority is a state of mind where you declare yourself a victim. And the sooner you realize that you are smart enough, good enough, and beautifully perfect in all your imperfections, the sooner you're going to get on to living and actually getting the most out of life. Because I'm telling you something, you never knew what you were missing until you actually get it. The votes have been cast, they have been tabulated, and the results are in, gentlemen. So the handsome secret weapon groominglounge.com giveaway. May I please have the envelope? Thank you. And the winner in third place with a $25 gift card to the groominglounge.com, Carl Tube Media. Congratulations. In second place, God Do Moran. Moran? I don't know. $75, congratulations, need an easier to pronounce YouTube video name. But the winner of $200 of grooming goodness is car guy with glasses. And this video was actually really funny and made me laugh. There is a link below. There are actually a bunch of links below this time. Gentlemen, for those of you who entered, I say congratulations. I thought the videos were all great. Unfortunately, only 3 of you could win. And that's what we just did. We announced it. Now, let's talk about these links down below the video. There are a bunch of them. First one is my Facebook page. Go and like me if you like me. If you don't like me, then don't. It's pretty simple. The second one is to actually thegroominglounge.com. There is a discount code right next to it. The link below that is actually the winning video. It was really funny. You should check it out. The link below that is actually a link to my website, aaronmarino.com. There I have compiled a list of all the different products that I actually like and the discount code associated. And so, Hans the Fuco discount, you've got Modern Tailor discount, 10% off. You've got also groominglounge.com. And then there's actually a new men's accessory website that has free shipping internationally. And they have some really great prices on some really cool stuff. So you should go and check it out. You can also, while you're there, check out other products that I offer if you're interested in that. If not, don't. But just to let you know, the Style System, there is actually an exclusive price. We've discounted a little bit. So for those of you who want to up your game and get some help from me, personal help, then you should maybe check that out as well. But gentlemen, all in all, I would like to say thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit and talking about confidence, because truly, gentlemen, that is why I'm here, to help you in any way that I can. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you take care.
So friends, wasn't it an amazing audio clip on confidence and self-esteem? Well friends, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed the audio clip, and we'll meet you in the next segment with something new. So dosto, stay tuned and keep inspiring, keep motivating, and keep the points in mind told in this audio clip. We'll see you in the next segment just after this short musical break.
सजन सावन में
सागर किनारे
जा जा मैं हूँ प्यार
समझे जी, अब ग से बोलिए।
अरे ग से गजब का रिजल्ट आ गया। अब हम ग से कट और पी से पॉइंट लेते हैं रेडियो उड़ान अंताक्षरी में।
ब्रेक लेना है तो आप भी थोड़ा अंताक्षरी खेलिए ना जी।
अजी ब्रेक क्यों लेना है, पार्टिसिपेंट आने दो और हमारे साथ मौज मनाने दो। रेडियो उड़ान पर हर सैटरडे 9 से 10 रेडियो उड़ान अंताक्षरी डिफरेंट आरजे के साथ।
So friends, today in our third and fourth segments, we are going to talk about something really important. Well, we are going to talk about happiness. It's what we all strive to find and keep, even when it's as elusive as ever. Nobody is jolly and elated all the times. Yeah, we all know that nobody is always jolly and elated. But some individuals are definitely more fulfilled than others. Studies reveal that happiness has little to do with materialistic needs, goods or wants, or high achievements. It boils down to your outlook on life, the quality of your relationships, and basic amenities like good governance and community resources. Well, today we'll discuss about happiness, a priceless gift we all have, but we all need to discover it, acknowledge it. Well, we will divide it in steps. First step, be optimistic. In 1970s, researchers followed people who would won the lottery and found that a year afterward they were no happier than people who didn't. Yes, the people who won the lottery were no more happier than those who didn't. This suggests that we each have a baseline level of happiness. No matter what happens, good or bad, the effect on our happiness is temporary. And we tend to revert to our baseline level. Some people have a higher baseline happiness level than others. That is due in part to genetics, but it's also largely influenced by how you think. Yes, it depends on how you think. Well, add up all the little joyful things that happen to you during the day. Write them down. For example, if there was no traffic on the road, if you had a very decent and scrumptious breakfast, if your friend said something really humorous that made you laugh, if you took your dog out for a walk in the park and played with it. Add these together. Your outlook will change. Yes, it will definitely change. Feel deeply grateful for the things you have. This is a very effective way to be happy. If you feel grateful for the things you have, you not only become more happy, but it also helps you to bring more into your life. Well, dosto, view the glass as half full instead of half empty. Your girlfriend, boyfriend broke up with you? Well, no problem. Now you have the chance to meet someone else. You lost your job. Well, no problem again. Now you can seize the opportunity to find a better one. Adjust your mentality so that in everything that happens to you, there's something good. See the good side. And yes, friends, put yourself in situations where fabulous, fortunate things are likely to happen to you. It's easier to remain optimistic. If you set yourself up for success, cheating on a partner or stealing someone's thing, bicycle, while temporarily thrilling, yes, it may be temporarily thrilling, but in the end, it's not going to be any good for anybody involved. Ask yourself before you act. Am I setting myself up for success or for failure? Yes, ask yourself. Are you getting ready for success or failure? Next, I would say, think of your current situation, however hard it may be, and then think of how much harder some other people have it. Just be happy that you are not in that worst situation. Learn to enjoy your life. Yes, learn to enjoy your life. That you are not in a worse situation than your current one. Follow your gut. In one study, 2 groups of people were asked to pick a poster to take home. One group was asked to analyze their decision, weighing pros and cons, and the other group was told to listen to their gut. 2 weeks later, the group that followed their gut was happier with their posters than the group that analyzed their decisions. Yes, the group with their gut was happier than the one analyzed their decisions. Now, some of our decisions are more crucial than picking out posters, but by the time you are poring over your choice, the opinions you are weighing are probably very similar, and the difference will only temporarily affect your happiness. Next time you have a decision to make and you are down to 2 or 3 opinions, just pick the one that feels right and go with it. Never regret the decisions you make. Just live by the 3 C's of life. Yes, just live by the 3 C's of life. Choice, chance, and change. Choices, chances, and changes. You need to make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. Well, dosto, we will continue this segment on happiness just after this short musical break. Keep listening, and I hope it will prove a source of happiness for you. We'll meet you after this short musical break. Happy listening.
अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है। बाद में ना कहना कुछ भी, पहले ही दे दूं वार्निंग। पार्टी चलेगी टिल 6 in the morning। जी भर के ना चले वे भी नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल। आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो यार तेरा कर लेगा हैंडल। जनहित में जारी जिसको अपनी जान प्यारी, चुपचाप वो फ्लोर पे आए, फ्लोर पे आके नाचे गाए, नखरे वखरे ना दिखाए, शर्म को करते बाय। एक्शन करके दिखाए पार्टी करनी है हम पार्टी करेंगे किसी के भी पापा से नहीं करेंगे हम हैं बेटे हम सारे पानी कम हमें रोक के दिखाए जिसकी बम में है दम
मस्ती है माहौल में चाय खुमारी है सारे थक के बैठ गए पर अपनी पार्टी जारी है मस्ती है माहौल में चाय खुमारी है सारे थक के बैठ गए पर अपनी पार्टी जारी है अरे पंगा तो कोई शुरू करे अपनी भी गरारी है जुम्मी चुकी नोक पर रखी दुनिया सारी है
अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है और जिसको डांस नहीं करना वो जाके अपनी भैंस चराए
दिल चाहता है इंग्लिश में बात करूं। दिल ये भी चाहता है कि हर इंग्लिश कॉन्वर्सेशन, डिस्कशन और डिबेट में बढ़ चढ़कर हिस्सा लूं। पर दिमाग क्या कहता है? अरे कैसे दोगी जवाब इंग्लिश में? क्या रख पाओगे अपनी बात इंग्लिश में? क्या हम समझ भी पाएंगे इंग्लिश में क्या चल रही है बात? वेल दोस्तों, अगर आप भी परेशान हैं ऐसे ही सवालों से, तो अब डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं रही, क्योंकि रेडियो उड़ान ले आया है एक शो इंग्लिश पे, जिसका नाम है मिस्ट्री ऑफ 26 विद आरजे दिव्या शर्मा। एवरी मंडे 9 to 10 PM एंड रिपीट एवरी ट्यूसडे 4 to 5 PM। तो रेडी हो जाइए इंग्लिश सीखने के लिए रेडियो उड़ान पे। Well दोस्तों, before going on the musical break, we were talking about happiness, and now also we are going to resume this happiness session here. Well, now let us resume it. The next thing I would say about happiness is own yourself. Yes, own yourself. This means accept and embrace your habits, your personality, mistakes, the way you talk, looks, your voice, and most importantly, you. Yes, try to be comfortable in your own skin and subconsciously communicate to others that this is me, take it or leave it. Yes, this is me, take it or leave it. It means don't apologize to anyone for something which is a part of you, like your personality, your voice, habits, good or bad. Basically, anything. Remember, there is always someone who likes you for the way you are. For example, if you want to wear something which is weird but you find it cool, wear it. No one is stopping you. It's a deeper step towards building a good relationship with yourself. Yes, it builds a good, strong relationship with yourself. Next thing I would say in this process is make enough money to meet basic needs, food, shelter and clothing. Well, if we talk about US, in the US, that magic number is $60,000 a year. Any money beyond that will not necessarily make you happier. Remember the lottery winners mentioned earlier? Right? Well, enough of money didn't make them happier, right? Once you make enough to support basic needs, your happiness is not significantly affected by how much money you make, but by your level of optimism. And one more thing दोस्तों, your comfort may increase with your salary, but comfort isn't what makes people happy. It makes people bored. That's why it's important to push beyond your comfort zone to fuel personal growth. And treat your body like it deserves to be happy. It may sound cheesy to say, but your brain isn't the only organ in your body that deserves to be happy. Some researchers have found that exercise, healthy diets, and regular sleep are keys factor in growing more happy and staying that way. People who are physically active have higher incidences of enthusiasm and excitement. So दोस्तों, eat good diet, nutrition, and take care of your body and brain, and take care of the energy it needs. Get enough sleep. Study after study confirms it. The more sleep you get, the happier you tend to be. Getting just a single extra hour of sleep per night makes the average person happier than making $60,000 more in annual income. Astoundingly enough. So, if you are middle-aged, shoot to get at least 8 hours of sleep per night. The young and elderly should shoot for 9 to 11 hours of sleep per night. So lastly, I would say that stay close to friends and family, or move to where they are so you can see them more. We live in a mobile society. Yes, we all know that we live in a mobile society where people follow jobs around the country and sometimes around the world. We do this because we think salary increases make us happier. But in fact, our relationships with friends and family have a far greater impact on our happiness. So, next time you think about relocating, consider that you would need a salary increase of over $100,000 USD to compensate for the loss of happiness you would have from moving away from friends and family. If relationships with family and friends are unhealthy or non-existent and you are bent on moving, choose a location where you will make about the same amount of money as everyone else. According to research, people feel more financially secure when on similar financial footing as the people around them, regardless of what that footing is. So दोस्तों, I hope these steps will help you become more happier. We'll find some more steps in our coming episodes. So be happy, keep inspiring, and keep motivated. And yes, happiness is within us. We just need to find it. Acknowledge it, and you never know, happiness can make you a happy person. Temporary things may bring happiness for some hour, week, or maybe some months, but happiness remains forever. So दोस्तों, on this happy note, I'm going to take another musical break. We'll meet you after this musical break. Keep listening, Radio Udaan.
मिला हूँ अब जो तुमसे, है दिल को मेरे कसम से सुकून मिला, सुकून मिला। तुझे है पाया रब से, है दिल को मेरे कसम से सुकून मिला, सुकून मिला। हर पल हंसी सा हुआ है, सांसों को तूने छुआ है, बड़ी तुझसे नजदीकियां, सुकून मिला, सुकून मिला। मिला हूँ अब जो तुमसे, है दिल को मेरे कसम से सुकून मिला, सुकून मिला। जब से जुड़ा तुझसे जिया, चैनो करार दिल को मिला। जब से जुड़ा तुझसे जिया, चैनो करार दिल को मिला। जब भी रहूं संग तेरे, भूलूं हर गम शिकवा गिला। तेरे इश्क का ही नशा है, मेरी रूह तक में बसा है। तूने आँखों से जो छुआ, सुकून मिला, सुकून मिला। मिला हूँ अब जो तुमसे, है दिल को मेरे कसम से सुकून मिला, सुकून मिला।
India, yeah, India, we will sing. We are one Indians, we are Indian.
ये आवाज है हमारे मेंबर्स के द्वारा भेजे जाने वाले ईमेल कम्युनिकेशन की। ये आवाज है हमारे ग्रुप के द्वारा ऑर्गेनाइज की जाने वाली कन्वेंशन और वर्कशॉप में पार्टिसिपेट करने वाले लोगों की।
और इन सब का नाम है Say Everything.
Say Everything is a group of integration.
Say Everything यानी एक आवाज, विचार और अभिव्यक्ति की।
Say Everything is a group of free expression.
Say Everything is an international mailing list to learn and share, where the subscribers can discuss every topic of common interest via email exchange from around the world.
For more information and to subscribe our mailing list, please log on to www.sayeverything.org.
Say Everything, India's #1 international mailing list. Come and join us today.
मिलने है मुझसे आई, फिर जाने क्यों तन्हाई, किस मोड़ पे है लाई आशिकी। ओ खुद से है या खुदा से इस पल मेरी लड़ाई, किस मोड़ पे है लाई आशिकी। है ताश की टूटते बनते विश्वास की। मिलने है मुझसे आई फिर जाने क्यों तन्हाई, किस मोड़ पे है लाई आशिकी। जाने क्यों मैं सोचता हूँ खाली सा मैं एक रास्ता हूँ, तूने मुझे कहीं खो दिया है या मैं कहीं खुद लापता हूँ। आ ढूंढ ले तू फिर मुझे, कसमें भी दूँ तो क्या तुझे। आशिकी बाजी है ताश की टूटते बनते विश्वास की। मिलने है मुझसे आई फिर जाने क्यों तन्हाई, किस मोड़ पे है लाई आशिकी। साज हूँ मैं खुद से ही नाराज हूँ मैं, सीने में जो कहीं पे दबी है ऐसी कोई आवाज हूँ मैं। सुन ले मुझे तू बिन कहे, कब तक खामोशी दिल सहे। आशिकी बाजी है ताश की टूटते बनते विश्वास की। आशिकी बाजी है ताश की टूटते बनते विश्वास की। ओ मिलने है मुझसे आई फिर जाने क्यों तन्हाई, किस मोड़ पे है लाई आशिकी। ओ खुद से है या खुदा से इस पल मेरी लड़ाई, किस मोड़ पे है लाई आशिकी। आशिकी बाजी है ताश की टूटते बनते विश्वास की।
मधुर और चटपटा संगीत सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर। फिल्मी गपशप सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर। खेल और समाचारों की बातें रेडियो उड़ान पर दोस्तों। समसामयिक विषयों पर चर्चा और परिचर्चा और डिबेट के हमारे प्रोग्राम्स अंताक्षरी से लेकर और न जाने क्या क्या। अरे सिर्फ रेडियो उड़ान पर दोस्तों, और कहां। जी हां, आपका ये नया रेडियो स्टेशन रेडियो उड़ान लेकर आया है आपके लिए कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम बोनेंजा। हमारी वेबसाइट का पता है www.radioudan.com। तो सुनते रहिएगा रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो उड़ान, रेडियो